You know what we gonna do?
What the f*** you talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available by shuttle to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. Can't stop.
Authority
Come
bus terminal.
on. Go f*** y'all niggas. You niggas think it is a game, huh? They got some f***ing joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What's going on, you bitch made ass niggas? You bitch made ass bitches. You real ass niggas. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. And you real ass bitches. You sexy ass bitches. You know what I mean? Them bitches with the big butts and all that. Big titties. You know what I'm saying? Good teeth. Because we care about good teeth. Overhead crack in the 80s. We like bitches with good teeth. You know what I mean?
And good
yeah.
toes.
We back, man. Episode 72, man. You know what I'm saying? Word. I can't wait for the 76th episode so we can use the Jay-Z freestyle through the whole episode. 76 floors, you call me the doc. The whole episode.
Just mad sound bites. Just randomly.
Mad sound bites. I'm so independent, I might buy a couch. I might not stop. I can't wait. I cannot wait. That is like, you know, that's peak right there. That's peak crack. That's peak crack right there.
Peak Hove.
Word. Facts.
Because this is episode 72, bitch. You thought we was gonna miss an episode?
Yeah, we a little late. You know what I mean? For y'all niggas that's used to the Monday. I know y'all probably went to Spotify. I was like, where these niggas at? Y'all ain't get the notification. Y'all thought we died. Nah, nigga. We just had real shit going on. We like to enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Fuck bitches, shoot at niggas, count cash, fuck hoes and no rubbers. We like doing gangster shit. So we took some time. We said, you know what? Fuck y'all niggas. We going chill. We gonna have fun this weekend. You know what I mean? And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying?
Take some time for some gangster shit.
What we did was none of your motherfucking business. But, you know, it is what it is.
You feel me? That's what my guy said. Shit, you feel me?
Word.
Episode 72. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, it's cracking the 80s, man. Episode 72.
Word.
If it's your first time listening to the show, hey, motherfucker, what's up? Glad you found your way over here to this real shit, man. There's a lot of corny fake shit out there. You made it. You made it through, man. Congrats. Hey.
Congratulations.
Classic Drizzy. And if this is your last time listening, if you don't appreciate real shit, if you don't appreciate real niggas or real bitches, couple things you could do, man. There's a lake.
It's too late now. The last episode. It's too late now. What that nigga Uzi said, you're in the rapture, you're going to hell. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? Word. So you gotta cue that soundbite in too. It's too late.
Yeah, I gotta put that shit in there for sure, man.
Word.
Well, shit, man. How y'all niggas doing, man? Beautiful weekend. You know what I mean? Had some fun.
I did too. Very family oriented weekend. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, real, all the way around. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. All the way around. You had your family had like, you know what I'm saying, situation, little BBQ. You know what I'm saying? My little sister birthday party. You know what I'm saying? So shit was kind of lit.
Look at how it go, and look how it come around. Niggas was in dirty Jersey, nigga. That shit still
you was
dirty.
in Jersey. I was in Toby. I was in PA. I was, you know, about an hour away from me, but I was still in Pennsylvania. I was close to Jersey. We was close. We was there. You know what I'm saying? Oz. We was there.
You was right, brother. That shit is it's filthy.
I told y'all niggas that shit was dirty. Y'all niggas didn't believe. I told you that shit is dirty. That shit is horrible. That's why Sue Surface so nice. It's fucking dirty.
It's a very specific area though.
That shit's like Brownsville everywhere.
Bro, I landed at Newark, and landing into Newark.
You landed at Ground Zero? It's crazy.
Ground Zero, bro. I was at the heart of it, man. At the heart. The first piece of dust. I was right there.
Hey. There is no heart in Newark, New Jersey. It's just you landed in dirt.
Nah, but you know, I landed right at Newark. Upon landing, all you seen was fucking like Man, you know the ports and the docks, they be having them big ass containers where they be smuggling people in. Mad at
like
old
for the
shit.
wire, it was dead
Yeah,
bodies.
it was the episode of The Wire for sure. Season 2, episode 1. That's what it
Yeah.
was landing in Newark.
It's actually not the whole of the that part though. It's only like some areas, and then you'll like literally come across a whole like smooth.
Like it'd be sunny outside, right? You see houses, and then it turns into like,
Yeah,
it look like
it
it's
gets
about to rain outside, right?
Yeah.
And then you're in Newark. When it looks like about to rain outside, you're in Newark. There's no.
Nah, and it really does look crazy when you get to that side. Like the hood looks really like the hood. Like
Yeah, it looks like Detroit.
yeah, I mean I
Yeah.
know the D, but yeah,
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Pause,
That was
bro.
crazy. That was crazy.
Damn.
Holy shit! Wow.
Well, we're glad you've never been.
That's what they refer to it as. What the hell?
Them niggas is gay.
Them niggas don't pause when they talk.
That's because they. I mean, at that point, it's like,
That's where
everybody's
they
saying it
from.
like that. It's like they gotta just, they
Gotta
saying
go
it in their
along
mind
with it.
though.
Shout out to all my niggas from Detroit, man.
Word.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Canibus.
Hey, wait,
You know?
shit. I mean, since we here, shout out to Eminem. Did y'all see that Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fight?
Oh yeah. That
Yeah, I
nigga
heard he
fuck-
brought him out. Word, I heard he brought him out.
Boy, when that beat started, I was like, oh no. Sun coming out.
Word, he brought out M. Yeah, word. I seen that shit.
Yeah.
Specifically that
I
song.
hate that
too.
song. I feel like
Nah, bro. In certain situations, if you hear that song, you probably should run.
you wanna know why I hate that? I don't hate
Specifically in a boxing match.
I don't hate that. Listen, I don't hate the song. Okay, not gonna say that. I love M. Love the album that it's on. Love the 8 Man movie. Great
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Very
Clean it up,
inspirational
nigga.
song,
Clean it
right?
up.
Right. Mom Spaghetti, one of the coldest lines in rap history. Okay, right. Mom Spaghetti, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Look how
But,
ironic. He was actually very hot and sweaty when that happened. But
What?
carry on.
Pause.
What?
You said it was a cold line and the nigga was hot. Continue.
What?
Continue. Hello?
Hello?
Nah, that wasn't even necessary, dog.
That was crazy. What the fuck?
I was trying to
is
draw
Get the
a
referee in
contrast.
here.
Big fuck?
Hey, get the referee in here.
There's kids here. You the fuck?
Okay, wait, continue cleaning up your Detroit and Eminem slander. Go ahead, nigga. I cut
Oh
you
no,
off.
I just feel like Lose Yourself is like the white guy's anthem.
Nah, nigga, that ain't just no white guy anthem, bro.
I feel like
that.
it is. I feel like it is.
Nigga, that is the anthem for if you ever been doubted in your life, nigga. You ever been through some hard times. You
Nah,
know
that's
you,
what Hypnotize is for.
nigga. Hell no, hypnotize. You talking some real flashy? I got
Well,
a
all right,
rollie
so
on my wrist,
If
nigga.
Lose Yourself is like the white man's anthem, Public Service Announcement is the black guy's anthem.
Man, hell no. I ain't even gonna let you get that one off, nigga.
What?
I ain't a white dude, and I love Lose Yourself when that shit come. And like Drug said, in that specific environment, you going out to a
As a
boxing match.
boxing match,
Oh, Terrence
I get
Crawford
it.
is the blackest of black. Bro, he looked like he
I get
came
it.
from
I get it. I get it.
like
That nigga so black, his mom don't even like him.
that nigga so
That's
black.
real nigga shit.
bro, that
That's
nigga's
nigga
story
shit.
is crazy, bro. Like
That
son,
nigga so
son
black.
looked like he was fighting since he was 4.
That nigga so black. He might have got whipped.
Did you hear? Speaking about this nigga upbringing, did you hear the interview with him? And they had like an interview with him and his moms too. And he was talking. His mom was specifically saying, "You said it looked like he'd been fighting since he was 4, since he was a kid, young kid, like child." She would have people up throughout the neighborhood. She would tell them like, "Yo, I'll give y'all $10 if y'all could beat Bud." She would try to find niggas to beat him up. It never worked.
That's nothing.
Never
Actually,
worked.
Manny Pacquiao used to fight for food, nigga. That's real shit. He used to fight for food. He said that shit. He said, I used to fight for food. I was like,
Bro.
what the fuck? This nigga's crazy. He used to fight for food?
Nah, Manny Pacquiao was a beast though, but he ain't fucking with Floyd. But aside from that, Terrence Crawford, man, that nigga is insanely good. That nigga is good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I watch boxing, but it gotta be main events. So I don't really get a chance to catch these guys on they come up unless it might be like a one-off fight where it got a lot of attention, a lot of promotion. That's the problem with boxing nowadays. If you're not a boxing fan or enthusiast, you hardly know if a fight is on or coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Put it like this: more times than not, it's a fight every month. or more times than not, twice a month.
Word. You just got to be in the know.
Yeah.
But man, he
I just
put the pause on this nigga.
Yeah, man.
I check the gram
Yeah.
for the fight. I don't really be knowing when the fights are happening.
Honestly, I was never I was not like a huge fan of either, but you know, I did my research and I knew something of Terrence Crawford before this fight. I heard of Spence before. I heard he was all right. I heard some people say he was nice, but when I looked at, you know, some of his past fights, I don't know. I didn't really get. I don't know. I didn't get what I got from Crawford and his fights. And that kind of showed in that fight. So
It was like night and day watching both of them.
yeah,
Like, you could
that
clearly
was
see
bad,
one
bro.
was superior to the other. And like I said, which for me, I'm not too familiar with either one, but from coming in, what I heard was, these niggas is nice. Such and such Crawford is a little bit more technically and a lot more boxing savvy, but Spence got some power. He can hit hard. So I'm like, all right, it's gonna be a good fight. Then you watch and you like, yo, are these y'all sure this is the guy that you sure this is the guy that y'all was saying is nice?
Bro, listen, I think Crawford landed somewhere from 90% and better. Landed. Spence landed like 30%, bro.
For y'all that don't know math, 90% is 9 out of every 10 punches.
Bro, that's fucking insane in boxing, bro.
That nigga said, "How am I supposed to win when they got me fighting ghosts?"
Yeah.
He might as well have been fighting a ghost nigga because he couldn't see that nigga.
Boy got dropped in the second round, bro.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Shout out to them guys though.
Right.
Ain't that a Canibus song?
Second round knockout.
Yeah, word. Nigga, Canibus song?
Man, look at the range, man. Only crack in the 80s can make that reference right there, man.
Word. Nigga,
Crazy.
so you forgot what a hardcore artist is.
Shout out to Canibus and shout out to LL, man.
I feel like for sure Canibus had niggas shook. And I mean the world shook because we wasn't around at that time, obviously, but I was watching Ed Lover.
Yo, that was a great fucking interview. I already know where you going. Math Hoffa?
Yeah, extremely coach. This nigga Ed Lover been around forever, bro. He knows everybody.
Forever.
Literally, he has like stories with everyone, bro. Like it's insane. Like
For
it's
real,
insane,
for
bro.
real. And yo, hearing his, I'm gonna let you go just to get this little piece off. Hearing what Leo Cohen did for him and Dre, it kind of like snapped me back into reality. Go, this nigga Leo Cohen, man. Say what you want about the nigga. This nigga is hip hop.
Yeah.
He's low key hip hop, bro. Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? That nigga did a lot of groundbreaking shit for the culture, bro. And I'm hoping Mav Hoffa get him on the show. I could see Leo Cohen sitting in that barbershop.
Oh, for sure.
Word,
Sure.
word.
I mean, shit, he had RFK Jr. in that motherfucker. A presidential candidate in the barbershop, nigga.
In the barbershop, word. But go ahead, continue your piece, Jokes. Let me hear what you gotta say.
Basically, what I was saying was, Ed Lover was basically explaining the climate of hip hop, in that time. And you know, he said he used to rap back then, and he said he was nice. He said he was like what's dude name that be doing? I'm gonna just say Uncle Murder, because Uncle Murder be doing the parody rap shit.
He more like Spills.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
So, but he said he was nice. He said he talked about Run DMC. He said Run DMC was all right, but he said they wasn't the nastiest niggas. Like he was like Jam Master Jay made them niggas. He basically made them niggas what they was. But that's on another note. He was explaining the impact of LL. And he said, bro, and he talking about LL from when he was like 16, 17, bro.
Right.
Like he not even talking about grown LL, bro. He talking about when LL first stepped on the scene. Like,
My Adidas LL.
yeah, he was saying LL was extremely nasty, like to the point where niggas was shook. Like he was way ahead of his time, and niggas wasn't touching him, bro.
Word, facts. So I see what you're saying. You Canibus dissed the nigga so good that I know it probably.
Yeah, bro. If you think about it, LL, because remember back then hip hop was like, all right, you know, it's considered beef now, pause, but the essence of hip hop, how you take a nigga's spot was how it was when you went at him. Like you literally had to go at him. So, you know, Eric B, all them niggas, like all of them, like they had that time when they went at each other and shit like that. So, you know, LL was the nigga that stepped in from young and he was smoking everybody, bro. So for
Word.
for him and Canibus to go at it, Canibus not being anything of that name anywhere close to that, almost like a Meek Drake type thing, almost,
Right.
but less than Meek. He wasn't Meek, bro.
At that
You know
at
what
that
I'm saying?
time when that happened, we can arguably say LL was the GOAT. At that time,
Yeah,
he was. Hove wasn't considered the GOAT yet.
nah,
Everybody
he
was
wasn't
everybody
even
was still on the same
for
plateau.
the
LL was
real.
still the OG, the GOAT at that time for a fact. So yeah, definitely.
He was the new
Definitely.
young nigga. He was a new young nigga around.
Yeah, definitely. But it's crazy because he always been around. Wasn't he like
Always,
he had something to do with Lost Boy's career. Like he was like they low key like they manager or some weird shit, Canibus.
bro. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, facts. Mr. Cheeks was on he was on Math Hub podcast and he was on Drink Champs and he said that shit. And Canibus was on there. He said the same shit. He was like, yeah, I used to like, you know, I don't know if he was like the road manager or some weird shit, but he actually put them niggas on to the label that they were signed to. So he
Right,
was
right.
already behind the scenes doing shit. So word, shout out to Canibus.
Yeah,
Shout out to
man. Shout out to
Canibus.
Canibus.
That sounded like AR, like he was on like an AR in a way, like he facilitated them being able to get recognized type shit, which is that's important in fucking hip hop. You gotta have the cosign.
Because Ed Lover was saying now, ain't no such thing as a fucking A&R now. That shit is dead.
Yeah.
Word. That shit
is out of here.
Yeah, but that was definitely a good interview though. That was a good interview. And he recently interviewed Dwight Howard. He had Dwight Howard up there and he had G Herbo up there.
Well,
shout out to Matt.
Shout out Matt
Matt
Hoffa.
Fowler.
Yeah, word.
Now listen
Shout
to
out to
Matt
Matt.
Hoffa podcast, my expert
Word.
opinion.
I feel like that's our only competition.
I wouldn't even say it's competition because we're not in the same lane as that nigga.
Nah,
we ain't interviewing niggas.
Not even like I want to see. All right, wrong word. Like
there is no competition, nigga.
There is no competition. Shout out to Fab and DJ Drum, but like I personally feel like he has the best podcast on the planet. He's not lying when he's saying that. Like I feel like he definitely has the best podcast.
The only reason why I say the reason why I say it's possible that it could be that is because it's not me personally. I don't think it's set up like a podcast. I think it's kind of a cheat code. Like it's more of like it's literally the barbershop aesthetic. You know, all the homies asking all the questions that the world want to know. You know, it's like
from a production side, it's done really well.
Yeah.
It's like 8-9 niggas all mic'd up wirelessly, but the audio is still really flawless. You know what I'm saying? That in its own is not an easy thing to do, especially when you're dealing with niggas that may not have used microphones before. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for being able to pull that off. We seen
that shit is like the hood Oprah. You know what I'm saying? When Oprah had a guest on there with some monumental shit, every guest he got up there is like some monumental shit for a specific reason. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a nigga mad.
And it's not just the guests either. It's the people that he have with him too. That Math have with him in the shop. Like I don't really know who these. More times than not, it be people that's kind of known too. Like they've been around for a little minute.
But the dread nigga that's sitting next to him, I know he's like a he worked for Source. I know he's like a journalist.
I think he managed Math at some point.
Yeah, he's a journalist. He also managed Math. Gat has a poppin' ass web series. That's the nigga that's sitting in the back with the hat to the side and shit.
Yeah, the one that be joking.
Yeah. He is on he's a official Brooklyn Street nigga. He got a show on YouTube called The Brooklyn Way. Shout out to The Brooklyn Way. Web series. He also was on Respect Life as well. You know what I'm saying? Him and Mav both was on Respect Life. They had a good relationship with Mello. But yeah, he's just an official Brooklyn nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he fucked with Mav, so that's how it came about. And son, all I know is that nigga been in jail.
Light skin nigga.
Yeah, I think he's responsible for the jail magazine though.
Not to put that on him. I think most of them have.
Nah, but he's like, but every time they bring up his story, every time he brings up, even if he brings up his story, he's like, I was locked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's funny, bro. Running down a credit of the niggas that's on the show. Yeah, this nigga was on the Source. Yeah, you know, mad huge battle rapper. Yeah, this nigga was in jail.
I think that's
he
what
got the
Son
legendary
shit is, though.
stories though.
Yeah, that's his stitch. Every story he got, he booked.
But
so
it sounded like he was like an OG dude. Like he used to be in the street, like getting money and shit.
Yeah, word. Yeah, word. Facts.
Then the other dude in the back is like an OG dude. He's mad, like spiritual and like religious and like nigga be going on for days. Word.
That nigga's so professional, son. When the nigga what was his RFK? That nigga was on the show. And nigga had a suit on. He was the only nigga in there with a suit on. I'm like, this nigga, he take this shit too serious.
That's respect. That's what them older niggas
do.
It
is.
They gotta show respect. Yeah, I bet if he didn't have a full suit, he would have had a collared shirt on though.
That's a fact. Nice little low.
But if you you know if you watch and you listen to all of them speak, is mad different perspectives from the hood. But it's like it's not ignorant. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if
you know what it's like? It's like the characters in they Cloned Tyrone. They all got a different perspective, different point of view. They instrumental in the role they playing in the hood. You feel me?
Listen, man, they cloned that nigga, man.
Yeah, they cloned Tyrone. They cloned the shit out of Tyrone.
I heard you seen it, my brother.
Yo, man, great watch. Very funny at times. Very insightful. Very scary. The scene when they was at the strip club. That was scary. That was the scariest part. You see that was the scariest part. The fucking what's that?
Why was that the scariest part?
Because the song that they played was very eerie. When you break
it sounded like some shit that it would actually bump though.
That shit was bumping. But that was the scary part. That it bumped. Exactly. That was the scary part. I forgot how that song went. I gotta go back and listen to that song. But
round and around, nigga, that shit bump, boy.
That shit bump, but that shit was very fucking scary though. That was scary. That was round and there you go, drugs. You fucking mastermind. Yo, that was very fucking scary. That was the scariest part for me. That shit turned into like, and like I said, the scene the scene wasn't scary. It was just the music and how they reacted to it. I was like, yo, that's some scary shit.
Honestly, that whole until it led up until they got up until the whole club chased them and all that shit, bro. Like that whole scene was
that. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of threw me off. It kind of threw me off a little bit.
What?
When the club followed and chased them, it kind of broke that narrative that they was. It kind of broke it for me. The movie kind of broke, but then the rest of the movie kind of patched it up.
I agree for that point too. When it was all of them outside in a way,
yeah, that shit kind of broke me. I was like, all right, this is a Netflix movie. It kind of broke the perfect picture that it was painting. But then the rest of the movie put the picture back together and had like this Harry Potter invisible tape that wrapped around it and was like, oh, still a perfect picture, okay, but I still see that little crack there.
Nah, I know what you mean, but you know that I think that was supposed to be the scene in the movies where everything is kind of like just explained.
Yeah, that was the exposition without somebody telling you the exposition, basically.
Right. Now the white guy pulled up. He pulled up in a black car with the other Tyrone, with the other
Right.
Fontaine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he broke it down. Like hey,
You know, yeah, facts
you the
though.
pimp, you the drug dealer, you the hoe.
Word,
Y'all make
word,
the
word.
world go round, or y'all make
The hood
this
go around.
part of the world go round. Right.
Yep.
What
Right.
we need to go round.
Right.
This
Word.
is-
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Right.
mean,
what
I
he
just
said?
yeah.
What he was saying, like if I kill y'all, it'd be a Starbucks built here tomorrow.
Yep.
Gentrification.
Yep. Yep.
There were so many layers and like different parts of the movie that you could appreciate. Because I've heard a couple of, I wouldn't say backlash, but a couple of reviews and a couple of people talking about what they didn't like about the movie and why. First of all, I always say, man, you don't have one movie where you're like, yo, this is flawless. Everything was perfect. Something's gonna be off just because the human mind, we all don't agree on anything. So
Right.
the most popular movie to somebody could be trash to somebody else, but you got to appreciate the attempt still. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I appreciate when I be watching movies and coming on podcasts and reviewing them shit. So it seems like I actually watched it. You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
be full of shit. You know why niggas is full of shit? Because I be listening to the same niggas review a Jordan Peele movie, and it's flawless. How the fuck is the Jordan
Almost as
Peele
if they
movie
were like it's almost as if they was like saving
paid,
face.
or saving? Yeah. Get your
Or
dumb ass
trying
out
to
of
be
here.
on the good side or some shit of Hollywood.
You know, my thing is with the Joe Jordan Pell thing is like them niggas. There's a lot of bias.
Not to cut you off, you called him Jordan Pale, and I'm calling him that forever now. That's perfect, nigga.
Jordan
Jordan Pale.
Jordan Pell. Jordan Pell. Jordan Pell.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Perfect.
something. Why
Jordan
I
Garbage
don't,
Pail, nigga.
why I don't like people, because they're real biased. Because he is a Hollywood director, he makes Hollywood movies, so they give him that credit rather than the director for Netflix. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And because he's also black, he can do no wrong. You know what I mean? First
You're
off,
right. He has.
Us is
He's playing
fucking
both sides.
trash. Us is one of the worst movies ever filmed. Give a fuck what
Man.
nobody say.
Come on, man. Come on now. Like
It really is.
Yeah.
I like Nope. I thought Nope was legit his best movie. Get Out was cool, but it's like
cool.
Stay right there.
It
on Get
wasn't
Out.
what they said it was though.
Stay right there on Get Out. Get Out and Cloned Tyrone both had deep rooted concepts that may or may not, you could agree or disagree, that could have been presented better. I didn't see nearly enough of that dissing Get Out about, oh, they had a good concept, but it could have been delivered better. The writing could have been better.
Exactly.
The same shit, nigga.
Mhm.
Same shit. Concept flawless.
The
you
same
know what,
niggas,
you know what
the same
pissed me
niggas
off about
that
Get Out?
say Atlanta is the perfect show, or the same
It's
that
not.
it's
It's really not.
amazing. Like, bro,
Not really,
come
it's
on,
really
what?
not. What I don't like about Get Out, it turned into this psychological thriller in a sense, into a police brutality film.
Oh, yeah, toward the end.
Toward
I
the
mean,
end.
getting
It
off
was
Get
like-
Out though. Let's fuck Get Out. Let's get back on to my man. I
no.
gotta pull my man name up.
Nah, he did a good job though. He did a good job with that movie. He did a good
Who?
job with that movie. I really fuck
John
with it.
Boyega?
I fuck. John Boyega can
Or the
act.
director?
John Boyega was a South nigga and a Cali nigga, and he's from the UK.
Yeah, bro. It's from the UK.
I don't want to hear
man.
shit about Damien Idris, whatever that nigga name is.
Nah,
Nah,
they all, bro. They all elite, bro.
they are all elite, but John Boyega's kind of like the best one.
Same cut though. The same cloth.
Same cut from the same cloth, but John Boyega, man, that nigga, he different. I knew he was different when I wanted to be the nigga after I saw The Force Awakens. And that's
Right.
kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they fucked him over with not making him a Jedi. You know how much money, you know how much motherfuckers would have went to go see a black Jedi?
Bro.
A young black Jedi? Are you fucking kidding me? That's why I fucking hate Disney. Y'all
Bro,
took that from... And I hate Rian Johnson for that sequel, because he kind of just said, fuck everything J.J. Abrams was working towards. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad John Boyega don't fuck with them no more. Cause it's like, nigga, y'all was setting me up to be the Black Jedi, and y'all cut me loose. What the fuck is that?
Nah,
To-
word.
You
He
know
was
what I'm saying?
also in a Woman King too.
He was her son, right? Something like that, right?
Nah, he was the king.
Oh,
Like the
shit.
actual king.
He was the Woman King?
No, like the actual king.
Oh, I thought you said, I thought you called the nigga a bitch.
I was about to say, I thought this nigga was gonna have to come see the pod or some shit. Nigga,
Man,
I
I
ain't want
thought the
no
movie-
smoke in the
I thought
streets.
the movie was
Off
about bitches. Thought that shit was about them hoes, man. That's crazy. I know a nigga was in that.
He's definitely like a Jonathan Majors like range type nigga, smoking everything, bro. Like,
Yeah, he definitely do smoke shit. He definitely do smoke shit. I definitely smoke it.
I'm looking forward to my man next film or movie. I mean,
Oh,
or TV show.
Word, facts. Did y'all niggas watch the Invincible special? Adam Eve?
nah,
I did
didn't.
not. Put us on, my brother.
My nigga, that shit is fucking amazing.
And it is on Amazon, huh?
Yeah, nice hour. Nice hour.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga from the Wire, The Work is the Work. My son Lance that passed away.
Word.
I think that was officially his last role.
Damn.
Word. Nah, that shit was epic, bro. That shit was epic. I had me and Peyton sat down and watched that shit. Her mom was blown because she ain't never see a cartoon take it there before. She's like,
55 minutes.
yeah, word. That shit, bro. The action in that shit, bro. That fight scene on the bridge, my nigga. Adam Eve gets busy. Facts. She was young, getting busy on niggas.
See, and I got something to watch now. I've been complaining about nothing on TV to watch. Shit, I'm gonna
That
go ahead
shit
and
was
check
good,
this out.
man. That shit was good, man. That shit was.
There's nothing
really...
on TV right now to the point I've been watching The Sopranos, nigga.
You been running
Nigga,
shit
it's
back.
nothing on TV right now that I'm watching. Everybody Hates Chris on YouTube. Paying.
Ooh, classic show.
Wait,
Classic
what you talking
show.
about? That shit hard. Pause.
Nah, I know it is, but
My
I've
son
seen every
Greg.
episode already, so I'm just watching it with her. She
Bro, it's
ain't
like
never.
every episode is funny in this shit.
Yo, word. I think the season 4 felt like season 3, 4 kind of falls a little flat, but season 1, 2, and 3,
Bro.
that shit is hilarious, son. That moment, and Rochelle said, "My son's a magician. He just got rid of Best Style." the lady Nelson was like, "Tell him to bring it back. I close at 9." Yo, that shit.
Funniest shit to me in that fucking, and it's cool that I'm seeing like a lot of memes and shit from that show recently, because when it was out, I don't think it got as much respect that it should have.
It was
Know what
the
I'm
internet. I
saying?
mean, it was internet at the time, but it wasn't. You know what I mean?
True. But funny as shit when she slapped this nigga into another race, slapped the nigga and he turned Asian.
Yeah.
That shit had me crying that day. I remember that episode.
That was a good show, man. That was a really good show, man.
But
Bro,
it's been a week since Utopia dropped, man.
Mhm.
Travis Scott, he actually just finally got off stage in Rome for his Circus Maximus exclusive show, which goes side by side with the film that he's putting out. Marz actually just got back. I heard Marz was at that bitch.
Yeah, that shit was amazing, man. That shit was crazy, man.
Trav let you take the jet back to record?
Yeah.
Oh, you on the jet right now, actually. Hold up. Wait a minute.
No, I just got back. That shit. I have like a big ass like parking lot. So the jet just landed in my parking lot.
Yeah, bet.
And I got back to the crib ASAP. I was with Joe and them. We was there.
Who's Joe?
Fact. Byron.
Oh, yeah. My son Joe Byron.
Yeah. So I was there. It was lit. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was nice.
Bring out
Ye.
Yeah, I was about to say, how was the reaction when Ye came out?
I cried. I was crying. He performed Can't Tell Me Nothing. I started crying.
My son Ye really back outside.
Because when you die hard, when you try hard is when you die hard.
But Utopia been out, man. That shit clearly went number 1. Sold 496,000, I believe, in that opening week.
They're close to 500.
Close to half a mil, half a M. I'm reading here, it says streaming comprised of nearly 49% of the first week activity. Remember you was asking Drugs, like what you think the actual sales of just the music was?
Yeah.
So that means the other 51% was like merch bundles and shit. And I got here, Utopia sales were enhanced by its availability across 5 CD variants, each with a different cover, as well as 5 vinyl LP variants with different covers. So essentially, that's 10 CD or vinyl opportunities you had to buy the album. Then there were 15 deluxe box sets, each containing a piece of branded clothing and a copy of the album or vinyl. 6 zine, which was like the magazine deluxe versions of the CD that he made, where a copy of the CD is housed inside the magazine like packaging branded to the album. So it wasn't an actual magazine. It was just imitated to look like a magazine. You was getting an album, nigga. And 2 fan pack offers in which customers could choose to purchase a copy of the CD or vinyl with a piece of branded merchandise at a discounted price. So this nigga team, and he had all of the loopholes to make sure that this nigga went number 1 and sold that many records. 51% of the records the sales came from that.
It kind of was like that for Astro World, though, right?
It was like that for Astro World. And then right after that, they took it away.
Oh, shit.
So conveniently, right before he dropped his next one, they reintroduced it with different guidelines. And he, once again, he hit all the motherfucking guidelines, nigga. Because coming in number 2 for the week was Post Malone album, Austin. And I don't even know what that sold, but I don't think it even got to 200. It might have been like 1 something.
It's so crazy, though, because it's like, man, you know, it's like, shit.
The most
Like
streamed song. Y'all know what the most streamed song was? You can take a guess.
Hyena.
Nah, that's the intro. I can see why you would say that, but nah. Actually, he started off this fucking show like that. Fire.
I know.
But
I'm going K-pop.
K-pop is second. Meltdown with Drake is first.
Of course.
It accounted for 10% of the album streams.
I didn't want to go, you know.
I think him and Drake should just do an album together at this point. Just do it.
No, man, I'm tired of these joint. And I'm saying this as a hater because I love them when they come out. Pause. I'm tired of the fucking collab albums with this nigga Drake and honestly, I can't imagine a Drake and Trav collab album because Trav, you heard it on that song. He got to change up the tone and the pitch of the record to go along with his auto tune and his synthesizer.
I mean, there's songs where they don't. Songs they have together where they don't need
name
to
it.
beat.
Name it.
What's the shit on If You're Reading This Is Too Late? Oh no, that beat does change.
Name them, bro. I'll give you every song in a minute. The time frame that it changes
Portland.
up.
Portland.
Travis is on Portland?
Yep.
Okay, that might be one.
Fair Trade, is there a beat switch up?
There's a beat switch up on Fair Trade.
Yeah.
I noticed listening to Meltdown specifically because remember, it's when the beat changes, it still sounds a little like the beginning, but you hear the tone is way different. And it clicked in my head right away, like, oh shit. Because if he uses his auto tune, it's gonna be out of key on any other tone. Unless he changes that shit up, just pitches it down a little bit.
Well, I think they're gonna do this thing where every Drake album is gonna have a Travis Scott feature. Every Travis Scott album is gonna have a Drake feature. I feel like that has become like the staple. Even though the Drake featuring Travis Scott's don't hit the same like Travis Scott featuring Drake.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely, you know, I mean, wait.
I'll take it further. I say every Travis Scott feature in general ain't the same if it ain't the opposite. They on his shit.
I don't know. He got some bangers with other niggas.
He do, but I think 2 might be right with that though.
Telling you, bro, if you just go through the history of him.
Travis he's cool on the feature, but he's not.
It's not a Travis record.
Yeah.
Champion.
I'm not.
Nav featuring Travis Scott, Champion. That's his song.
And you might have just gave away the fucking. It might have been his song, and he gave it to Nav and said, "Yo, let's put this out." Niggas be doing that shit, bro. Like, and shout out to Nav. I fuck with Nav, but I feel like most of his featured songs.
Rich Homie Quan said Mamacita was his song.
That's Travis' song, man.
That was Travis' song. Okay.
That Nav song is definitely a Travis.
But back
song.
to the show, back to the actual Circus Maximus show in Rome. That's some fly shit. Having a
That's definitely
concert
some
in
fly shit.
Rome.
There's definitely some fly shit.
He should have just started. It should have just always been in Rome. Like what?
He wanted to be in front of the pyramids, man. He had to.
I think
Hey, don't get
Egypt
me
kind of
wrong.
fit.
I bet.
They said this was a public park where they once held the largest chariot racing track.
Nice.
Bro, come on. That is bro. Like what?
Nice. I feel like
Easily
the Egypt thing was kind of fits the tone and the marketing for the album Utopia.
Man, what I think it is, I think we might have said it on the pod or maybe off pod. I can't remember. I think he knew ultimately he wasn't going to be able to do it. He just wanted to have the headlines of it to fuel more.
Maybe so. Yeah. Make people go.
Yeah.
He didn't have the show in Egypt, so we got to go to one in Rome.
Yeah, I don't really think, bro, if he never mentioned Egypt, you wouldn't have even thought of Egypt to this project. I don't get.
I was gonna say that too.
I was gonna go third eye. I was gonna go third eye, right? I was gonna go deep into this album's the point and the marketing for the album.
Theme,
right?
Right?
I was gonna go with This Is His to Pimp a Butterfly, where it's about you know how they say us niggas come from Egypt and we're kings, we're gods, this and that, blase, and that goes for the album cover.
It's funny because maybe this is what his point was to do anyway. Like
right, and
then
then
fans
even down to the God's War, God's Country's video, he had a bunch of black kids singing the lyrics. And he was in poverty. He was in the hood. So I feel like he kind of just wanted to bring light to that in the sense where, yo, nigga, we gods, we this. You know what I'm saying? We are powerful black people. Travis Scott not going to say that on the song, but his marketing is going to tell you that.
Yeah. I heard a conspiracy take, I think it was on Twitter, or wait, my bad, on X, about the album cover being, imagine the album cover. I'm going to pull it up for y'all so I can see. I'm going to zoom in on it. Now, imagine this, but we got a puppet master string in his hand. Comes off a little different now. It's just a little take. You know what I mean? Like if he's pulling the strings as a puppet master and just watching down below all the shit that he's able to control and do. Put that with this marketing and theme is it's a little different.
It kind of plays into the rodeo album too, because of him being an action figure and him being controlled. You control action figures. No
toy. Yeah,
toy. Right.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. It maybe so. I just felt like that was the whole marketing thing. It was like we're gods with this and that. Because I ain't gonna lie, the album's very uplifting. It's not.
I mean,
it's not a low frequency album for nothing. It's not like a depressing album. It's very high. Like Astroworld has its low points where it's like like this album is very like upbeat. Like what I'm saying.
Too, the content lyrically is very up.
Wait, what song is has
Astro Thunder, Yo Smite. He has them like the low free, even down to
nigga. What you see him perform Yosemite and all that? Y'all seen his Astroworld? None of them songs is low frequency, bro. He does.
I would say Stop Trying to Be God is kind of low frequency.
Yeah, Stop Trying to Be God is low frequency.
A little bit. Maybe low frequency is the bad word, but I think I know what Marz was saying. Compared to this one, I think because this one
I worded it wrong. I worded not low frequency, but just more chill. Astro, this is way more than
the reason why I think it's the drum.
What's that song? My Eyes?
Yeah.
My Eyes.
Isn't that kind of like that's not like a hype song? I think if that's what you
when the change up comes on.
The change up comes on.
So this is what I'm thinking. This maybe if I could articulate.
Still not a hype though to me.
No.
The change up is fire.
I'm going with tempo and instrumentation. Like Astroworld's full with a lot of like synthesizer, like airy pad sounds. This one sounds a lot more gritty, like this drum. I mean, outside of my eyes and shit, but there's a lot more drum heavy. Like,
bro.
it's a lot. It seems abstract. Astro World would probably be like different style of painting, and this is abstract. Like, you got to be into this shit to fuck with it, in my opinion. Back to the show with Kanye. Travis made it a point to let it be known how much he respects Kanye and his influence on him. He goes, "There is no Travis Scott without Kanye West." This is a quote from Travis at the show. "There is no Utopia without Kanye West." He said, "There is no Rome without Kanye West." I'm not sure if he meant that the place in Italy won't exist anymore, or it wouldn't exist without Kanye, or
That's what he meant. That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
Yeah, Kanye created that shit. Make some noise for Ye.
Facts.
Fire though.
Out the Ye, my nigga was on stage performing with no shoes on.
I heard he was barefoot.
He's on a whole different level of he's literally a god right now. He's walking around. He thinks I don't want to say he thinks he's moving like right now.
They said I just caught the barefoot walking there, looking like. They caught him out there in Italy.
He not barefoot, bro. I think that's like some sort of like footwear he be wearing. He been wearing that for like recently. I don't know if that's something he's making or something. I don't know.
Most likely. But you know that's the headline they're gonna put.
Yeah, if you look at it, it look like a sock with like some sort of like padding in the sock or some. I don't know.
No, he was really like barefoot, toes out.
Oh, no, toes out.
He was toes out on stage.
Yeah, that nigga in Rome, nigga. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was in the picture he took with his wife the other day. They was hugged up.
This nigga is the man, bro.
He was toes out with his wife. Facts. He was toes out.
His wife Bianca. Every Bianca I know got a fat ass. That's fact.
And she's bad. She's bad. She's fire.
Yo, that's his wife, bro.
She's good. Good job. Fucking wife's hot, bro. He knows his fucking wife's hot. He knows his wife is. He gonna thank me. Thank you. Fucking wife's hot.
Yeah, Yeezy a real one. Cause first off, we never seen this girl. We have no signs of this nigga even dealing with this girl. And then I feel like he's married. I feel
like he has like a basement. I don't want to say a basement.
Yeah, bro.
He has a basement of because he has a type. He obviously has a type, right? It's like better versions of Amber Rose, right? Them blonde dykes. He loves blonde dykes. He said it's stronger.
I wouldn't really compare these to Amber Rose.
Huh?
I wouldn't compare these women to like
I'm not comparing them to Amber Rose, but like, you know, the light skinned blonde, nice rack, big ass, perfect face. He has a type, bro.
Yeah.
His type is bad bitches, man. I think it's that simple.
Bad bitches. Okay, I give it to you, bad bitches, but you know,
pretty
blonde
much.
dykes. For the most part, they're blonde dykes. Not dykes, but they're blonde.
Dykes.
Blonde dykes. Well, you know, fuck it.
Any updates on your top 3 on this album before we finish off this topic? Any new? Yeah. Both of y'all.
Shit. My Sirens is fucking nuts. Oh my god, Sirens is crazy.
Now I got your attention.
No, man. Sirens. I've been listening to Sirens a lot. I've been listening to My Eyes. And me and Pam been bumping that Beyonce track.
I like that Beyonce song.
I like that Beyonce track. I like that Beyonce song. I like it. So
what about you, Drugs? You got a new top 3 or a top 3?
I mean, probably K-pop.
He really like this K-pop shit, man. What the fuck?
Marz. Yeah, K-pop.
Swish.
It's like
that
when I listen to this album, bro, like I ain't even gonna lie to y'all niggas. Like, I'm a real imaginary nigga. So like, man, like when I listen to shit, like I like to like mentally put myself in places. I haven't traveled as much as I wanted yet. So, you know, when I put shit on, well, specifically when I listen to this album, based on like even some of the beats, like Two was talking about like the instrumentation on the album. A lot of people saying it's Yeezus esque. That that feel is like I imagine myself somewhere on an island. You know what I mean? Bad bitches.
K-pop definitely gonna give you that
pretty
vibe.
water. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Especially
man.
when Bad
Like,
Bunny come on, like yeah.
yeah, man. The
That's
homies in
racist.
the back, you know what I mean, playing the drums, like we
yeah.
drinking, everything good, man. Life is good. So
What up? What's your next two?
my eyes,
Woo.
maybe Sirens.
Not bad, not a bad three. Mine.
Topia Twins is still peak though. Topia Twins is crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm bugging. Yeah, nah, I fuck
Y'all
with
niggas
you.
left out. I know. That's my new number one.
Oh, okay. I gotta bump that more. I gotta get into that.
Yeah, I know it's cool, but
Nigga said it's
Topia
5
Twins.
a.m. in the night right now. Tell me, can we still? Yeah. So I'm going with I know.
Actually, I'm bugging. I that's not even my top three. I'm really wilding. I just fuck with I guess my eyes. But it's probably Utopia Twins and Until Further Notice.
Yeah, further notice is crazy. Holy shit, Metro Boomin, man. You niggas is right.
Yeah, I just need a Travis and James Blake like EP or something. Like, maybe not an album, but just give me like 3 to 5 songs, maybe 3 to 6 songs, 7 songs even, and I'm good, bro. That would be the hardest shit ever produced, ever fucking like, bro. I'm telling y'all, like, these two niggas. The sound is just it sound like Edward Scissorhands, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good comparison. I fuck with that. They do a little 6-7 EP. That's gonna come with like 15 shirts. So I want to see that merch drop.
Yeah. Travis Scott definitely has the best merch, period.
Nigga, I'm waiting on my shit. That shit gonna be delivered in like 3 months from now. Some crazy shit. I'm gonna get that shit for Christmas.
I be wanting to go for that shit, but I be thinking I'm not even gonna have a chance to get anything.
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, them shits be there, bro.
I would say nowadays, because I used to think the same thing, my brother. I used to be like, I ain't even gonna try. Let me just fuck it. But nah, Marz is right. Except for like not the exclusive shit, but like sneakers. Shit that really.
Now, even the Air Force is sat up there.
Yeah, they was. I mean, they sold out now, but they were up there. You're right. They didn't sell out instantly like you would.
And what size though?
I got 2 Fragment shirts, nigga. When he did the Fragment drop, I copped 2 shirts, no problem.
I mean, nowadays though, this most recent Utopia drop, I swear every 3 days he got new merch going up. So it's not like
merch going up. Yeah, I gotta catch I'll just go on eBay or Grailed and catch some pieces, dead stock real quick. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to do that, nigga. I ain't trying to pay $300 for it.
Nah, they don't charge that much, nigga. Nah, they ain't charge you that much, nigga. They charging the same price. Facts. They charging the same shit. Real shit. They charging
spending $300.
Yeah, no, I'm not paying $300 on a Travis Scott merch unless it's like
serious.
Only thing I pay $300, I probably will end up paying resale for the suitcase. I'm getting that suitcase. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. But the shirts and shit, the resale price on like the shirts and shit, the regular prices, nigga, they gonna charge you regular shit. Regular shit. I'm getting me a few of them shorts that he dropped like 2 years ago.
Nigga, I'm gonna resell my shit for $300, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Somebody
your shit's gonna sit up there. You must get the most you're gonna be able to get off that shit is $100, $200, $150 maybe.
Hey, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that's the price for it. Like my Fragment shirt, I paid what? I paid $80 for the t-shirt. For the long sleeve, I paid like $150. Reselling that shit is the same as much as I paid. So it's not really, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about selling my t-shirt at least. I was like, I'm not gonna get no profit from it. I might as well keep this shit and just wear this shit one day. Fuck it. You know what I mean? But
yeah. My three. So I got a 3. I'm looking at my iTunes, and you can tell by the plays how many times you played it. This is my top played, and then I'm gonna give you my actual favorite 3. Top played is God's Country number 1. My Eyes is number 2. And then Sirens number 3. And it's funny because those songs are to go 3 in a row. Like, it's My Eyes, God Country, then Sirens. But my order, this is usually how it happens. I play the album, I get to My Eyes, shit fire. I get to God's Country, I go to Sirens, and I go right back to God's Country, then back to My Eyes, and then I let them shits play through again. Then I get to Meltdown with Drizzy. But my favorite 3, God's Country is still number 1, so that don't change. 2, I'm going I Know Now. I fuck with that song. 3, it's a curveball. I like Modern Jam a lot with my nigga Tizo. I know you lied outside of the night. That nigga smoked that shit.
That shit is crazy.
Shout out to the H, man. Shout out to Houston.
That shit is crazy. That shit sound like I'm at the opera.
Word, the ghetto opera, nigga.
Word, that shit sound like some opera shit. That shit is a movie for real. Word, I fuck with that shit.
Beast.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit, bro. Fuck with that shit.
Rain, man.
Shout out the young boy. Marz, tell us about this event that's going down. What was it called?
Evo. Evo was over the weekend. Evo, the biggest event in fucking goddamn and fucking gaming, like, period. It's just like the biggest fucking event for fighting games for the fighting community, bro. It was fucking. It's a 4-day, 3-day weekend thing. You know what I'm saying? The games they had was Guilty Gear Strive. They brought back Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which was fucking crazy. Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 11. Oh fuck, what's the name of this fucking anime?
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z, right?
Guilty Gear Strive.
Melty Blood. That was the other anime game they had up there. Melty Blood. I couldn't get it for the life of me. Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 6. King of Fighters. The big game, though. I think Mortal Kombat was the first night, I believe. Yeah, it was Friday night. Was the main event. Friday night was Mortal Kombat 11. My nigga Ninjakilla came through. I follow Ninjakilla on YouTube. I watch all of his. So I get tech from him. I watch the nigga daily. Him, Sonic Fox. Shout out Tweety.
Ninjakilla, as in the streamer Ninja. He killing him or just?
That's his name, Ninjakilla.
But I mean, is it in reference to that, maybe, or nah?
Nah, it's
like killing ninjas.
Nah, it's a Mortal Kombat name. He's a ninja killer. He's like it's really.
Oh, God.
Yeah. He started from Mortal Kombat 10, and then he just went up. But yeah, shout out to Nikolai and Scorpion Prox. They was in Scorpion Prox. No, Nikolai had beat Ninjakilla, sent him to losers finals, right? Because it's basically like a double bracket type thing where like you have winners bracket and losers bracket. You know what I'm saying? And then winners finals, right? Is whoever loses winners finals goes to losers finals. And then those two, the two losers fight, and then the winner of that losers shit go to grand finals with the winner who won winners finals. So it's basically you like a second place runner up into that. Right, basically until you get to the chance to get right. So the two twin brothers, they've been kicking ass for the past 2-3 years in Mortal Kombat 11.
Who's the twin brothers?
Nikolai and Scorpion Prox.
Okay.
Niggas gets busy. They play with Fujin, they play with Cabal, and they have a Johnny Cage. And it was crazy because they fought each other, and one of the brothers sent Nikolai sent Scorpion Prox to losers to fight Ninjakilla, and then beat Ninjakilla and sent him to the final. So he was on a roll himself. But I watched their match. They mirrored that. They did a mirror match. They both picked Johnny Cage. And you could sit there. They was just having fun as brothers, just fighting each other.
Yeah, I want to say that's pretty fly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I could tell. I'm sitting there watching because I'm reading, the gameplay style. I'm like, these niggas is not even taking themselves serious, bro. They just sitting here doing shit.
Yeah.
And the commentators like, oh my God, he did a flawless block. He's kicking. It was like these niggas ain't even taking this shit as serious as the commentators. These niggas are just brothers having fun. Good God. But Ninjakilla came with a fucking vengeance, bro. He mains Fujin. He mains Liu Kang. But he main Fujin for this tournament. And bro, he wiped it was a close match with him in the grand finals, but that nigga was just outsmarting them niggas every chance he got. So shout out to my nigga Ninjakilla for winning that shit. Saturday night, I think the big event for that night was I I think it might have been Tekken 7 was the main event for Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wait, I'm looking here. Ninjakilla, he's a black dude.
Yeah, he's a nigga.
Oh,
Young nigga too. Word.
put another W in the column for the blacks this weekend.
Word. And
fighting.
even before him, Sonic Fox, nigga, black dude. Word. I forgot where he's from. I know he live in Seattle now, but word. Sonic Fox is the god. He's God MK.
Niggas don't play, nigga, digitally or real life.
Yeah,
nigga.
word. That nigga Sonic Fox was smoking shit for years at Evo. Like, and Sonic Fox is so nice, nigga. He ventured off. He done won tournaments for Dragon Ball Fighters, for fucking Skullgirls. Fucking, he's now trying to take Street Fighter 6 serious until Mortal Kombat 1 come out. But yeah, and then Sunday night is the big. It turns into a stadium, like literally no bullshit. I'm gonna find a picture and show you niggas. That shit looked like a Travis Scott concert Sunday night.
I'm looking at it now. They at the Mandalay Bay, nigga.
Bro, it was packed Sunday night for Street Fighter 6.
Big Vegas shit. That's like, I think Floyd fought there a couple times, nigga.
Word, it was every the niggas in it. It was filled up. The nosebleeds is filled to it. I'm looking at this shit like, yo, this shit is crazy. It got to be a good 200K niggas in that motherfucker. It got to be some shit in there, bro. It got to be a lot of motherfuckers in there. Maybe I'm reaching for the 200K. But this dude named Punk, he's a Street Fighter 6 player, pro player. He's won every tournament for Street Fighter 6 this past year, bro. These past few months. Since Street Fighter 6 came out, he's won every tournament. Little minor league tournaments, big tournaments, combo breaker, smoking shit, bro. He went into Evo, right? The nigga won every round until he got the top 6. That's crazy. He didn't even lose a round. You know, it's two rounds to win a match. He ain't even lose a round, nigga. And it was like 7,000 niggas. I think the cap, it was 7,000 people that applied for Street Fighter 6, bro. Didn't lose a round. He got the top 6. Some nigga gave him a good challenge or whatever. Boom. Then he got to winners finals, lost, end up in losers, and then lost again. So, shout out. I think his name was what's this nigga name that won? He won with Ken too. The final match was a Ken versus a Blanca player. Crazy. Blanca, that nigga is some Dominican nigga from DR, bro. His Blanca is crazy. I never seen Blanca play like that in my life. Word. That nigga got. I wasn't
really a Blanca fan, never.
Word. He even had the mohawk. He looked like Blanca. Fat Dominican nigga. Word. That shit was crazy.
It was in character.
Word, definitely. But I think the Ken player was from Italy. He ended up winning. So shout out to him. Shout out to Italy. Rome.
Shout out to Italy. Word. Italy making news this weekend. Yeah, that's
That's Rome, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking Travis Scott promotion. That was promotion for Utopia.
Word.
Facts.
Look how I come around.
Though.
I never knew about this conference. I mean,
he played with Ken, and he won with Ken. And what's Ken's ability? Fire, flame, the flame. You see? Look how I come around, though.
Look how I come around.
Word. I heard the nigga yell out Rockefeller, so the nigga thought the Rockefeller sound of shots is fire too. Shit's crazy.
Crazy, son. Shout out to Evo 2023. I never heard about this shit before.
Yeah, Evo is very serious, man. Very serious. Wow. Hopefully I get my shit up at MK1, man. Evo's also known for their huge announcements. So Street Fighter 6 made an announcement where you can actually, that you can create a character in Street Fighter 6 now. You can actually get a Ninja Turtle skin. So you can create a character. You can play as a Ninja Turtle.
Oh, that's fine.
Word. And they announced Reptile for Mortal Kombat 1. Reptile looks fucking sick. He's the human Reptile, but he can also turn into a big ass reptilian monster and fuck you up.
Shout out to Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles movies is out.
Yeah, facts. I heard that was really good. I don't know if y'all niggas ever played Mortal Kombat Deception and Deadly Alliance.
Deadly Alliance for sure.
Yeah, you remember Astra, the bitch with the big hat?
I don't.
Do you remember Havoc?
I gotta see. I gotta see. Do
you remember Havoc from Mortal Kombat?
Mm-mm.
The nigga that break his bones off and fuck niggas up. He beat you with his arm.
Nah, that sounds like a deep cut.
Oh, that was his name is Havoc?
Word, facts.
Oh.
He was announced for Mortal Kombat 1. Nigga looks sick as fuck. and they announced Ashura, and it's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah. So that's really what happened. Speaking of Warner Brothers, an article came out over the week. Jay Olivia got interviewed by this trade. Come to find out, the nigga Zach, and what's the nigga Ricky, the nigga that directed Dope in The Wood. Pause. His original plans for the Flash trilogy was to have Professor Zoom be the villain behind the scenes, pulling all the strings, making Barry's life a living hell. Not only was he doing it in the Flash movies, he was also doing it throughout the whole DCEU. So after the Darkseid War, right, Zach was going to direct the Flashpoint. We already knew Jeffrey D. Morgan was going to be Thomas Wayne. We already knew that shorty from The Walking Dead was going to be the female Joker, right? We knew they was going to do the Atlantean and Amazon War, right? We didn't know that Professor Zoom was behind everything. We lost. We lost. We lost. We fucking lost.
Damn, son. I ain't gonna front. Like, a lot of what you was just saying, I know some of it, and it sound fly. Like the Atlanteans versus the Amazons, obviously, that would have been a fire-ass scene just to watch.
All right.
That do sound like a lot of cool shit that now we will never be able to see.
Yo, bro, we lost. That's what I said. It's Jover. We lost.
Yeah, it's damn.
We lost, bro. It's over. It's over. It was supposed to be, it was basically a quadrilogy. That's what Jay Olivia called it. He said Zach wasn't going to do a trilogy. He was going to do a quadrilogy. He said it was going to start off like Justice League Unlimited, right? And then it was going to turn into the Flashpoint. That was the plans. Professor Zoom was always the end goal. Like, he was the end. He was to make Barry's life a living hell. He always wanted to make Barry. So people are sitting there thinking, like, now we theorizing, yo, was that nigga responsible for killing Paul Kent? Was he the reason that tornado happened in Smallville that day? In Man of Steel?
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now.
Whoa.
What the hell? Nigga,
Hold on now.
what the hell?
Hold on now. Wait a minute.
Bro.
Wait a minute. I don't even want to start thinking about that, because the fact that we can't get it is just, and you know what's crazy? I've been watching mad DC animated movies on Max. And I was watching the Flashpoint Paradox joint with all them niggas, and damn.
Right. Yo, can you, Matt? Yo, bro, you remember the Batman that was there that was with the guns?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that nigga was.
Bro, Jeffrey D. Morgan was cast as him, bro. It was already set in stone.
The nigga with the red eye, Batman with the red eyes.
Yeah, that was Jeffrey D. Morgan's character.
Oh man,
we lost, bro.
That nigga dead ass had machine guns. We
lost. And you know what's so crazy? That nigga looked like Ben Affleck on the low.
Fucking fuck. That's all you can say. Fuck.
Shit. We lost, bro.
Shit, bitch.
And we lost, bro. Blue Beetle was gonna go double wood.
Man, don't even say that shit on this pod. Who?
Right. Spider-Man. Right. This shit is gonna go.
Books.
That shit is gonna go nothing. No, that shit's gonna be empty. You gonna go to the movies? Can I see Blue Beetle? Nah, we ain't got that here.
Niggas holding the tape. They got it. They just not letting that shit air.
Nah, we ain't got that. But I see it on the. Nah, don't worry about that.
Said, nah, nigga, that shit is a lie.
Word. So you
well,
know.
What? Something that wasn't a lie. Lil Wayne is actually gonna be on Undisputed with Skip in a limited capacity, but he will be there. He's going to have a weekly segment on the show every Friday from like 12 to 15 minutes long.
That's fire. And I say that's fire only because I see what Wayne is already. I already seen kind of what he was trying to gear into, you know, when he started his podcast. First off, Wayne having a podcast is insane.
Yeah, I'm mad he like stopped it.
Yeah, like. You know
what he was doing was he was ahead of the time, even though pods were a thing, but he was ahead of the curve of like rappers that were still active rapping, getting into that space, but doing it on like a real.
And
It wasn't
actively
produced.
goaded.
Yeah, that was the issue. It wasn't really produced, and it wasn't an issue because it was fire. But I could see how it got to a point where maybe he wanted it to be bigger, or somebody in his corner was like, "Yo." And him being on the ESPYs kind of indicated to me that he's trying to get back into that space. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's podcasting or just being in the media.
And he used to be on First Take a lot. I mean, the theme song was literally him.
Yeah, shit. I mean, that's also another indicator of why
Undisputed, I think too, right?
Yeah,
No?
yep. He's the one he do the theme song for that shit.
So
that's fire.
It kind of almost seemed like it was written.
Yeah, and obviously them niggas is homies. You know what I'm saying? Like weird pairing of friends, but shit, niggas probably mad cool.
I just want to see where Shannon gonna end up at.
Yeah, still no word on that yet. Outside of Stephen A. coming out on his pod saying like, "Yo, he's advocating for it."
That ain't no problem.
that ain't no problem. Ain't no Skip. Shout out to them guys though, man. But football is back. End of pod with some sports. Football is back. The Browns beat the Jets during the Hall of Fame game. I actually caught that game when I was at the barbershop. I didn't even know football was coming back.
Bird, what the fuck? That's right. It is August. Holy shit! I gotta catch up my damn self.
Right,
I'm involved with football, so we gonna talk.
we gonna.
I ain't gonna be quiet. Right. I ain't quiet at the end of the motherfucking episodes. You know what I'm saying? Marz ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Marz is here, nigga.
Marz is here. My bitches be asking me, why you so quiet at the end of the episode? Bitch, I be counting money. You know what I mean? But I'm here though. I'm here for that. I'm here for that foosball. I know it's the devil. I know it's the devil.
I heard it here, man. Kick football.
You know what I mean? Word.
But they said the game drew in 6.3 million viewers. I'm not sure what they were generating before that, but apparently that's impressive for that reason. So shout out to that. And shout out to some of the people that was inducted. I know my man Darrell Revis, Rondé Barber, DeMarcus Ware.
Word? Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame, my guy.
Holy shit. Yeah, it's about their time.
Shout out to them guys, man.
Word.
To them guys.
Gotta watch the highlights from that game. That's pretty.
The game was actually not bad, bro. Like for it being preseason, the game was decent. It was a game because the Jets started out kicking ass. I think it was like 9-0 or maybe 6-0, and then ended like second half came and the Browns started coming back and they ended up beating them niggas. The Jets got to 16. I think it was like 16-6, and then the Jets just never scored again.
Damn.
In complete Jets fashion, nigga.
They lost to the wackest color scheme team in America.
Well, but we know that's not happening with Aaron Rodgers on the field. But
yeah, now I'm gonna say it's a little different when that boy A-Rod get out there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them boys cook niggas up, man. Because I'm not
a nigga A-Rod and Sauce. My nigga Sauce Gardner.
I've never been a Giants fan. You know what I'm saying? So
what?
Nah.
I faked being a Giants fan once to skip school and go to the parade.
I always wanted to
go to hell
for the Jets, but you know the Jets always fell short. So it was like a, you know.
You like the mean green?
I fuck with Darrell Revis. I fuck with
thought you was like a Giants nigga. I thought you was a Giants.
Nah, I'm a Cowboy fan, bro.
I'm talking to drugs. I thought drugs was a Giants nigga.
Nah, bro. Like,
Eagles fan, nigga. That's rivalry.
Yeah, I'm actually.
I guess. I see the vision now. Okay, it makes sense.
And closing out, shout out to the WWE. They had a live streaming event in Alabama this weekend. Yacht. It looked like a boat party or a boat ride. Big ass brawl went down. Shout out to the WWE, man. Niggas was getting hit with chairs. Niggas was getting thrown in the water, all type of shit.
Oh shit.
Shout out to niggas.
Shout out.
That was some nigga shit. Shout out to niggas.
Shout out to y'all niggas, man. We 72 episodes in this motherfucker.
72.
Word. Shout out to y'all niggas. Shout out my nigga Drippy. This drop is happening, y'all. It's happening. So
I'll give more details on it soon. You know what I mean? I'll make
Put
sure
the fire flame sound effect right here.
Word. I'll be sending y'all nigga some mock-ups real soon. You know what I'm saying? Practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? My son Dribby's just trying to make sure everything is right. We're running through some things. And yeah, man, this shit is happening. So early next year.
Man. That's fire,
early next
man.
year, bro. And I'm shocked myself. It's just the nigga just fuck with me.
Nigga, you ain't shocked, nigga. You lit, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
I am
that.
lit.
Niggas is lit out here, boy.
So my only thing is I don't know if it's gonna be online or in-store only. But y'all niggas gonna have crowns.
It don't matter, man. Cracking the 80s, y'all will know. We will give
y'all will know.
The details.
Y'all will know. Yeah, word, facts. So
ending on some sad news, man. Yeah, I'm about to say that's fire. I don't even want to cut that short, nigga. That shit is fire, nigga. Like, no matter how long away, that's fire, gang.
Facts.
Real talk. All that shit was in the making, man. Real talk.
All that shit is just like networking, talking to people, being cool, being supportive. That's what that shit cut out to be, bro. Like I ain't never expect the nigga Justin to hit me back on some shit. Word. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That shit turned to a whole conversation to, yo, I want to do some hats. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, bet, send me some mock-ups. And then it just happened. Like it's crazy.
Perfect example of life, nigga. That's what life is, bro. Networking, meeting people, being good niggas, being stand up, being just a true person of who you are. You ain't gotta be the best person. You ain't gotta be the worst person. Just be you. Yeah, niggas will fuck with you or they won't.
Yep, facts.
And that's really what it is.
Facts. Shout out to the whole network. Shout out to Tab. Shout out to Naughty. Shout out to Day. Shout out to Bit Goose. Shout out to Drippy. Shout out to Chuck. My son Chuck just did a Seattle hat, which is crazy. I saw this shit earlier today. Fucking nuts. I didn't even know he did a Seattle hat. It's fucking insane. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody doing anything. Shout out Dubs. I know Dubs is the most hated of the community. Niggas don't fuck with him because he call out bullshit that go on. But shout out to everybody that's just making hats, giving back to the community. This shit is all about hats at the end of the day. So
X.
Word. Shout out to Chapo. Rest in peace to your pops. He had my son Chapo had a drop the other day. Shout out to everybody that's just getting to it.
Shout out to the fly niggas.
Word. Facts.
Hate to end the pod on a sad note, but R.I.P. to my man Angus Cloud.
Oh yeah, Euphoria. God damn. Yeah.
My guy Fezco from Euphoria. Sad news hearing about that shit. 25 years old.
Yeah, word.
We gonna keep your legacy alive, man.
Word.
The little time we knew you impacted niggas, so
Facts. Big facts. Yeah, damn, I wonder how the whole like North California skate team is doing. I forgot the name of this fucking skate team he was a part of. The IC niggas. Fuck. Niggas at the Godspeed. I showed you that skate video a year ago.
Yeah,
he was a part of that team. So I hope everybody's just, staying strong and shit like that over there.
Yeah.
Word.
But,
that shit is crazy,
hey, man.
He would have been a good Flash Thompson. I don't know if you niggas know who Flash Thompson is, but he's the bully from Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him being Flash Thompson. That turns into Asian Venom. He gives me word.
His character on Euphoria, like, bro, based on just like seeing, man, he could have pulled off, bro.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, man.
Word. He could. They could have cloned him. They cloned Angus.
They did clone Tyrone.
They did clone Tyrone. So,
but
get us out of here, Marz.
All right, you bitch ass niggas, get the fuck up out of here. This nigga just reminded me of this nigga Angus died, so I'm mad now. So all y'all niggas can burn in hell, suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? Again, I saw the Rockefeller song go up and them shots was fired. So fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or what that nigga Tory Lane's father said, Rock Nation. That niggas ain't see that video?
They will get struck down. It's cracking the 80s, bitch.
Cracking the 80s, nigga.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.